Aaron Leon up to visit with us for a minute. Please welcome Aaron up on stage. And we're going to get ourselves set up here. Thank you. So if you just, so let's just take a minute in there, and we'll have this is our version of the fireside chat. So we should put the fire slide up behind, that'd be good, of the house. Oh, by the way, the house did not burn down. So that was a question I got once I presented this before. Everyone was up like, okay, you told us that everybody uses iPods and iPads and everything, but what happened to your house? So it was fun. So it was good. So Aaron, well, thanks for spending time with us. So maybe just tell us a little bit about LD and what you guys do and your role there.
Sure. So LD Products was founded in 1999 as an online retailer of ink and toner cartridges. We operate a handful of our own sites as well as selling on most marketplaces. We have 160 employees in our Long Beach, California headquarters. We currently ship about 500,000 ink and toner cartridges a month across about 120,000 customer orders a month. Our customer base is primarily a lot of home users, small business, home business, and some medium business, but kind of on a per order basis. We ship a lot more boxes to homes, but businesses are ordering more from us, so they make up more than 50% of our revenue. How do you essentially, so there, I mean, how do you view customer acquisition and on that side? Are you looking after both, consumers, trying to get consumers? Is it around B2B? What are some of the challenges you're seeing with that? Yeah, so even B2B is considered a consumer because they're using our products. They all are kind of consumers of our products. And one of the issues we have with customer acquisition is that if you're not in market for ink and toner cartridges, it doesn't matter how big of a discount, how great our website looks, how beautiful our banners are. It's not really something you think about unless you're maybe your kid's got a report to print on Sunday night and they're running out of ink, or you have a boarding pass to print. So when they're in market, unlike a lot of, let's say, consumer electronic products like a flat screen TV, you might spend 2 weeks researching and learning more and figuring out exactly which model of flat screen TV you want to buy. So for us, once someone's in market and looking for ink and toner cartridges, the window is very short. It's at the most 48 hours. So one of the things we've done is, we try to be everywhere, so we're on as many marketplaces as possible, as well as having our own sites. So we kind of have to act while strike while that iron's hot.
Right. What are you finding that, as you've kind of spread out your distribution that way or your partnerships, how have you found that that's affected your sales, your performance?
It's been really great for us. We've been really aggressive with it over the last couple of years. In 1999, we used to sell on the original marketplace, eBay, and we got out of that pretty quickly to focus on our own sites at a time because it was just really expensive, labor intensive, and really not something we wanted to focus on at the time. So in 2008, we kind of stepped back and went, well, why can't we be more competitive in these marketplaces? Why can't we be more aggressive? We're one of the largest aftermarket retailers of ink and toner cartridges. If we can automate things and use our economies of scale, we should be able to compete with them. So we built an internal marketplace team. A lot of them are here today, and they focus just on launching all their products on the marketplaces. And since we've built that internal team, and that's all they focus on is the marketplaces, they've been able to grow our marketplace sales 25% year over year the last few years, and it makes up approximately 20% of our total sales.
That's great. That's great. Is that that's a great growth number. Is that common to the ink and toner kind of industry, or are you guys an outlier or outperforming?
Yeah, the ink and toner industry in general is not a growing industry anymore. I mean, with iPads and tablets and all that stuff, it's still over a $30 billion market that we get a very small percentage of. But it's definitely a slowly declining industry. But with the marketplaces, it's allowed us to get more eyeballs out there and see our products, and we've become completely agnostic to which marketplace we're selling on. We've launched on Newegg is a really great partner for us, on Walmart, on Amazon, all of them you can think of. And our customer, if someone's looking for ink and toner cartridges, we're more than happy to take their order on any marketplace. Each marketplace has, like you spoke about, you have your own loyal customer base. You have IT professionals that really love going to Newegg. So that's where we find IT professional customers that are looking to buy ink and toner cartridges.
That's great. And growing 25% of the market is challenge is really that's awesome. That's great.
Thanks.
What do you see as you kind of look out and think about the next 3 to 5 years and changes in e-commerce and marketplace and how you guys go to market? What do you think some of the key trends or things you'll need to do or to kind of keep that going?
So for us, I think myself and myself specifically, as well as our customers, have really gotten used to getting our orders much faster than in the past. People are very used to getting orders in 2 business days or less, and it's been a challenge for us because we only have one distribution center in Long Beach, California, so our orders have to travel pretty far to get to the East Coast. So right now, our average time in transit is about 3 business days. So we're working on a second fulfillment center in Pennsylvania that will give us about 80 to 85% of our customer orders will be delivered in 2 business days. Then over the next 5 years, we're really going to be investing in that. We really need to get to where 80 to 90% of orders are delivered in 1 business day, and with things that other retailers are doing, it seems pretty important. We're also we want to have same-day delivery around our fulfillment centers. So we're not going to do it everywhere, but wherever we have a regional fulfillment center, we'll have same-day delivery.
We have a ship on newegg program as well. If you guys don't want to, that's great. So, are there any other things that you guys are kind of thinking about in terms of innovation investments, or as you look out over the next?
So for us, one of the big things we're taking on is moving from being a pure play ink and toner company to being a full-line office supply retailer. So over the last year, we built this kind of special ops team that all they've been doing is kind of building the infrastructure to do that. We'll be launching that in the next couple of weeks. So we'll be adding an additional 20 to 25,000 SKUs. One of the issues we have now is because we only sell ink and toner, and we have 3 or 4 million customers that we serve. If we email them, they don't really care. They're not in market. They're not looking for ink and toner. So having a full line of office supplies will kind of keep them more engaged, keep their order frequency higher, and allow them to not forget about us in a year when they need more ink and toner. That's great.
That's great. Is there any advice or kind of final thought you can give to the sellers here today on how to succeed or work with our marketplace?
Sure.
It wasn't on the list.
Yeah, sorry. No. The biggest thing for me that I've learned over the last years is really building a really great team. It's all about the people you have to. That shows us. I mean, that's such a it's said over and over again, but it's true constantly. So
totally agree.
Investing in people.
It's all about the teams. So to that end, let's have the teams from LD and from Newegg stand up here. We've got some of the best teams. Go ahead, stand up. Come on. We have the Newegg and the LD team. Welcome these guys. Hardest working teams in shout out. Well, great. Well, thank you for that. That's awesome. Thank you. Let's and let's take just a minute. Are there any questions that you guys have got before we go?
So when Newegg launched, we were very excited, of course. A number of the electronics categories had walls around them. Have those walls been lifted at this point?
In terms of what products are shown on the site or that site?
Open to third-party merchants?
Yeah, I think that's something that's constantly under evaluation. We've changed it a lot since we've launched. So I think we've come from we've come to understand it more about how to operate because we're trying to get as we get that balance of being in having owned inventory and having partners on the site. So we're constantly evaluating it. We are really committed to the partnership with our partners, and I think we've made a lot of we've opened it up a lot more over the last couple of years. I don't know your particular categories, but hopefully you've seen that. What I would encourage you to do is if you think you've got that there's more that you could do in terms of offering our customers that we're not allowing to, I'd encourage you to talk with Sophia and the team because we're really open to those kind of partnership discussions. So,
good. Anything you can tell us about Canada and the UK for a third party?
We just opened Marketplace in Canada, so we are actually operating there today, and so that is a tremendous opportunity, along with shipping by Newegg. So those are our newest innovations in this year. I think we just launched Canada just a number of weeks ago, so it's very, very new. From an international perspective, it is very much imminent and on our roadmap from an English-speaking language country perspective. So there have been a few kind of leaks and noises out there about us doing that, but just stay tuned very soon for some big announcements on that. Not sure exactly from a marketplace perspective when that part's going to happen, but we are committed to being a global e-commerce company. So thank you.
There's a slide up there about Mercado and how product and other suggestions, the daily deals that we get, are those customized, or that's just a mass email of product?
It was the Monotape?
Yeah, right.
The Monotape. So we're creating and investing in a number of tools that bring different kinds of personalized content, whether it goes into emails, whether it's into what people will see on the site. That particular tool is about creating a different kind of merchandising environment, and those are programs that we will increasingly bring and work into the marketplace side of the business. But the goal is that we want to bring that kind of customized experience, and it would be something that you do through your sort of seller side or seller portal as we begin developing those kinds of tools and programs.
I have a question. Back in the back, very back.
Oh, yeah.
In your experience on Newegg with product data for an individual item, when is product data too much versus how you guys manage, you want the community to be really involved, can answer all the questions. So there's a lot of data there. When I buy something on Newegg, I find out more about